This is one that we saw them. This is exactly the same play we saw them run in short yardage. And I really like to run this play in short yardage. They ran this against Miami on 4th and 1. Same thing, same back, everything. A little bit different defensive look. He gets a little bit better push up front, and he hits the hole, and does a good job of hitting that hole and squeaking through and picking up the first down.
Great call. And I want to just give one person a shout out on this play. Daniel Brunskill had the toughest assignment of any of the offensive linemen. He had to go against Kenny Clark, who's a good player. And I think one-on-one, Brunskill did a pretty good job against Kenny Clark, and this is a underrated block right here.
Yeah, definitely. You see him get into him. You see him get his butt to the hole, which is exactly what you want him to do.
Definitely. So shout out Daniel Brunskill. I mean, you're playing next to some stiffs at right guard, but he's really been not great this year, but he's been important for them. They've needed him.
Yeah, for sure.
Good job, Daniel. All right.
Yep. And then the second play I wanted to show was 14-10 of the second quarter.
Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Is it McKinnon?
This is going to be McKinnon again as well.
Okay. 14-10. Yep, there it is.
And so this is, they're down 3-7 right here. This is the series that ends up with the interception. But you get really good blocking on this one all throughout. Good block there by James to kind of set the edge.
Yeah.
Good blocking at the second level by McGlinchey, and Craycraft gets a little bit of a block out there too. And just a good job. And you really get to see McKinnon get out there and use his speed to turn the corner.
Yeah, I put this in the good Shanahan section, and this was, I believe, the first toss play from 21 personnel with Juszczyk actually at fullback, and they gained 11 yards. And this was like, dude, why did you waste the first quarter in 11 personnel? What were you doing? Why was Juszczyk playing H-back in the first quarter? What game plan was this? When you get back to your identity, it's like the easiest 11 yards you've ever had. And George Kittle isn't even in the game. All of a sudden, Mike McGlinchey looks like a good player. He's actually doing this is what he's on the team to do. If you're not doing this stuff, Mike McGlinchey's just a liability. On this play, he's great.
Yeah,
the whole way. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Totally agree. And the bad part about this, when you think about the way that this game unfolded, is at this point in the game, this is the sixth carry for McKinnon in the first half. At this point, he's got 33 yards.
Yep.
The Niners are down 3-7. He does not touch the ball again until the second possession of the third quarter, when the Niners are now down 28-3.
It's ridiculous. Good call, Jack.
They basically just sat him down and put Hasty in the game, and I don't really know what they're seeing in Hasty.
Yeah, it's like they're trying to save Jerick McKinnon for later in the season. It's like, no, guys, you need this win right now. Is there any more McKinnon? I had one more play from him. If you don't.
If you have another McKinnon, yes.
I do. All right, 7-14 third quarter. Let's see what this one was. It's an 8-yard run. Game's over at this point. Let's see. Again, there are 22 personnel here. I like that. Mm-hmm. Finally getting their best players on the field consistently. What a freaking concept. Toss to the right. Not there. I love this. He's the only guy on the team who can do this. Love this. Love this.
Yeah, they really like this concept of the toss, and if it's not there, cut in the back, like the way that they block this. And
McKinnon kind of tiptoes in the backfield, which I don't like. I mean, he doesn't get the momentum that Mostert and Breida did and Mostert does, but it allows him to do this.
Yeah.
He's got patience. He sees the cutback, and this is a hell of a run. I don't know if Mostert would have done it.
I'm not sure. I think, we've seen Mostert do it a couple of different times, but
sure.
This is a really good play. And I think McKinnon is one of those guys. He ran really well in this game.
He did.
When I watched him play, even on an earlier run, I think it might have been one of his first ones where it's going to the left, and he kind of does a similar thing. He's running to his left and does a really good cut, and then just explodes out to the right side.
Yeah, it's great.
So I really liked him.
Me too.
One more running play real quick, and then we'll move on.
Is it McKinnon again?
No, this is actually going to be with Hasty. It's 12:55 of the second quarter.
Let me get Hasty in. Was this his one positive run?
It is.
It was a good run, wasn't it? He had nothing,
really
and he made it. All right, let's do it. Yeah.
And this is going to be a run out to the left, and I really think that this is supposed to be a run that's supposed to be kind of cut up between School and 75. But as he goes to cut, it's blocked.
Yeah. There's nothing.
There's no lane there, and he just does a good job. You see him cut like he's going to go in. You just see him do a good job, but this is all Hasty getting to the edge on his own.
Yep.
And he gets by that man. He's got the sideline there, and he just is able to scoot up the field for 4 yards.
So didn't have a great game. He has talent. And what you said, he's not a starting running back. No. He's a change of pace guy, but I think he's going to be a good one.
Yes, he is. He's going to be. I could see him being a good change of pace guy, kind of like what the 49ers had with Kendall Hunter.
Agree. And again, this guy's setting the edge. Most running backs are not going to get out here. That's Darius Smith. He's a hell of a player. Hasty does it.
Yeah, the little false step inside really helps him.
And what's cool about this to me is you can't really tell in slow motion, but it takes a lot of burst to get out there and to be able to put on the jets, but then slam on the brakes and make a 90-degree cut without losing too much momentum and actually get upfield and get 4 yards. It's one thing to get outside of him. It's another thing to get outside of him and then get upfield too. That's really tough. Yeah, I couldn't do
that. I definitely couldn't. Yeah, no, I really like that one. That was one of his one good run though.
I mean, he doesn't have to gather and slow down here. He just boom upfield. I like that.